Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a trailer reaction to Lijo Jose Pelissery's newest film, Churuli. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do trailer reactions and film reviews of Indian cinema. If you don't know me, Lijo Jose Pelissery is one of my all-time favorite directors of all time, not just of Indian cinema. His film Angamali Diaries was my best film the year that it came out, 2017. Eat Ma Yao was the #1 film the year it came out. Jalakuttu made it to the Toronto International Film Festival and made a sensation there. And he's an incredible filmmaker. He's an inventive filmmaker. He's pushing the envelope of Indian cinema. He's giving us visual treats in his films, especially Jalakuttu was just the use of light, the use of fire, the use of natural light and darkness, and just visually stunning, but also an inventive storyteller. He's making films that are so different than anything else that anyone else is doing. I absolutely love his films. Anything he would make, I would be excited about. So let's just our baseline right here. I don't know exactly what the title of this film means. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, so please do correct me. Is it Churuli, which I think is a place name, like a village. If I'm incorrect, please correct me in the comments and tell me what the title signifies to you when you hear that. This film is produced with Chemban Vinod Joju, who he has worked with before, especially he was the star of Eat Ma Yao. And so he also stars in this film. It has Joju George. Yes! Like, I'm so excited that Joju George, who is amazing in films like Joseph, is a part of a Lijo Jose Pelissery film like this. It has a whole cast of character actors that are familiar to me. The story is by novelist Vinod Thomas, but the screenplay was written by S. Harish, who wrote the story that Jalakuttu was based on. So Lijo Jose Pelissery and Harish are collaborating again. So I'm guessing it might be kind of a dark story like Jalakuttu was. We'll see once we watch it. Amazing team that is put together. So I can't even wait anymore. Let's just watch it. By the way, this film is rated A, which I think is kind of equivalent to the R rating in the States, and that it's for adults only. So to me, that's also intriguing. I think Lijo Jose Pelissery has been putting out statements about how he shouldn't have restrictions on art. So he doesn't want to be constrained by having to make a film that's acceptable to family audiences, to general audiences. So that makes me even more intrigued what he wants to say that he needs to have an A rating. Go. Oh, that's interesting. It's animated.
നിനക്ക് പെരുമാടൻ ആരാന്നറിയോടാ ഷാജിവ? എല്ലാരെയും വഴിതെറ്റിച്ചു വിടുന്ന ഭയങ്കരനാ. ഒരു ദിവസം ഒരു തിരുമേനി അവനെ പിടിച്ചു കെട്ടാൻ തീരുമാനിച്ചു. കാട്ടിൽ കൂടെ ഒരു കൊട്ടയും തലയിൽ വെച്ച തിരുമേനിയുടെ പോക്ക്. നല്ല ഭംഗിയുള്ള കാട്ടിക്കൂടിയ പോക്ക്. എങ്ങും കാണാത്ത ജീവികളാ. തിരുമേനിക്ക് വഴിയറിയാൻ മേല. പക്ഷെ മരങ്ങളും മൃഗങ്ങളും പക്ഷികളും ചെടികളും തിരുമേനിയെ കണ്ട് അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും കണ്ണിറുക്കി. അവർക്ക് തിരുമേനിയെ അറിയാം.
ആളിവിടെ ഉണ്ടെന്നുള്ളത് കൃത്യമായ വിവരമാണ്. പക്ഷെ മയിലാടുംപറമ്പിൽ ജോയി എന്നൊരു കൊണച്ച പേരല്ലാതെ
Oh my god, that name is a tongue twister for me. I don't know that I can say that name.
നീ ഏതാടാ? നല്ല പരിചയമുണ്ടല്ലോ.
എനിക്കറിഞ്ഞൂടോ.
കുറേ ദൂരം ചെന്നപ്പോ വഴിയിലൊരു പന്ത് കിടക്കുന്നു. തിരുമേനി എടുത്ത് കൊട്ടയിലിട്ടു.
സാർമാര് വഴി തരില്ലേട്ടാ, ഇതൊരു വിടക്കേട്ട സ്ഥലം. ഈ വഴി കുറച്ചുകൂടി പോണം.
കുറേ ദൂരം ചെന്നപ്പോ കൊട്ടയിലൊരനക്കം.
Oh my god, it looks like aliens with those light things on their glasses. Oh my god.
കൊട്ടയ്ക്കകത്ത് പന്ത് പോലെ ചുരുണ്ടിരുന്നൊരു ഇനം വെച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു, തിരുമേനി ഈ വഴി പോകും. അപ്പൊ ഇനം വെച്ച് പറയാ, തിരുമേനി ആ വഴി പോന്നു. തിരുമേനി ആ വഴി പോയി. അങ്ങനെ അങ്ങനെ തിരുമേനി ഇപ്പോഴും കണ്ട വഴിയെല്ലാം പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. തലയിലിരിക്കുന്നത് മാടനാന്ന് തിരുമേനിക്ക് ഇതുവരെ പിടികിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല.
എനിക്കെന്താ ഇവിടെ കുറെ നാളായ പോലെ
Creepy music.
എന്തായാലും ഒരു ആത്മീയ ഉണർവുണ്ടല്ലോ.
ആത്മീയതയുടെ മൈര്.
Wow. Wow. Okay. It looks to be some sort of fantasy, slightly supernatural story, but I'm struck by the use of light. The cinematographer is veteran Mandu Nilakandan, who did not do Jallikattu, but it reminds me so much of the use of flashlights and torches that were in Jallikattu, which added to the eeriness and added to the tension. And we have that again. And also the soundscape, the music, the background score. Oh my God, does this man pick the creepiest music? Like, it has been a complaint of mine that there have been other Malayalam films that were supposed to be suspense thrillers, and the music just did not add that element to the films, and I felt let down. Not here. Oh my gosh, that creepy sort of stringed instrument, like a low cello, and then plucking sounds that just added all of this tension, and it built and built and built, and things got more and more violent. And wow, just like his films build to a tension fever pitch, and we got a little microcosm of that in this amazing trailer. I can't tell exactly what it's about, if it is fantastical or it's just sort of people who think that they are going after some supernatural thing, but it's just, again, kind of a man versus nature thing, and they get lost, you know, kind of trying to find the pot of gold at the end of the, you know, in the forest, trying to find treasure that they can't. I don't know, but oh gosh, I can't wait. So I haven't heard anything about whether this film is going to wait for a theatrical release or if it's going to come on streaming. I mean, there's just something about seeing one of his films, and when you're in a theater and the sound completely surrounds you and you get the full impact and you're in the darkness, experiencing the darkness. There's so much, you know, the flashlights. You know what else it reminds me of? This is going to sound crazy, but E.T. Do you remember that famous, like, the flashlight? The evil guys had the flashlights chasing after E.T. In that film. That's partially what it reminds me of these people getting lost in the forest and we're just following the flashlights. There was more torches in Jallikattu. And then the scene that really stands out for me is when those two men, I guess they're walking, it's kind of in slow-mo, and they have some sort of high-tech glasses that have a bluish beam, flashlight beam on them. It looked like aliens, like they were, like these lights were floating in because it was so dark It looked like alien ships, and then you're like, oh, those are people. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. We don't get a lot of the actors. We're just kind of getting the, I don't know, just kind of the vibe of the film. And but the last line was a zinger. Yeah, maybe that's part of it, is that he wants to have complete freedom of language and not, but I'm also wondering, is this going to be more violent than some of his other films? More violent, thus the A rating. I don't know completely how adult rating works in Kerala cinema, so maybe you can clue me into what separates. I know, for instance, from a PG-13 to an R-rated film, you're only allowed one F word, one F-bomb in a PG-13. So, for instance, the musical Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus. And there's 3 F-bombs in the original stage play. And as Lin-Manuel Miranda said, I gave 2 Fs so that everyone could see it on the Disney Plus channel. So that was pretty funny. He kept one particular important one and he gave 2 away. So if you have more than one F-bomb, then it automatically becomes an R-rated movie, even if it's not violent, or if it drug use and things like that is another reason something is an R movie in America. So clue me in on that, and what you think, what freedoms he's been talking about that he wants to have. I don't know. I am so excited about this, I can't even tell you. Let me know what you thought about this trailer in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to Pardesi Reviews, and if you hit the bell when you subscribe, you'll never miss another trailer reaction or film review.